Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Takes a shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's trip. Here's a chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Nicely shaped ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good spread. Now it's Rooney. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And they've got rid. Applies the finish! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
McAllister certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Rohan Bagan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that
Vinicius Junior! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Ferran Torres, he's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Dani Olmo, Tacho with a definite fell there. Cleared without hesitation. Linton, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has not gone well. And here's the chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Oh, that's another chance! Not a bad try by any means. Mendes goes sliding in. Looking for the run. Yamal. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Chance! That is decidedly lacking. Nuno Mendes. Good ball, good take. And he's certainly caught in there, it's a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
He's having a good look here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Kane!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rooney. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Mohun Bagan find a position of real strength now. Now, can they get him away? Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rooney receives him in a wide position. Mohun Bagan with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Kane. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, super find. He's got away. And a chance! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Mohun Bagan largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this is Kane. Just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. João Cancelo has given away a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. That is good alertness. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's managed to get free. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And this is Ronaldo. Caicedo gets across and deals with it. And here's Batistuta. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Ronaldo is behind this one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? And that was very necessary. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Probing pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. Yamal gets it away. He's having a pop! Lacking in accuracy.
João Cancelo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And he gets rid in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. Now, shot a goal! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Mohun Bagan visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And it's Olmo. Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Kane. McAllister calmly anticipates. Pinches it off him. Now he's off and running. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Good ball over the top. Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance. And he's only too happy to take that back. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries from a long way out. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the shot! And he hits the net. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And yes, it's him again. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Mohun Bagan have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Mohun Bagan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Done delicately.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's found the way through. Danny Olmo. It's a throw-in. Pacho.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Courtois clears. Shifted it to the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross in, looks like a good chance! Oh, it needed better placement. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he is going into that little black book. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Mohun Bagan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for any... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're very much on... Oh no, this does not... Real chance! He's delivered all right! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Mohun Bagan gain their reward with an early goal. Fagioli has been caught there, it's a foul. Takes on his marker. That's good pressing. Could be danger here. Donnarumma clears. And that's a throw-in. This is Batistuta. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? It's a goal! 2, and we've barely begun here. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 10 minutes is number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he finish? And again! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
McAllister. Might be danger here. Mohun Bagan have hit a quick-fire double here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Mohun Bagan are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 21 minutes is
Mohun Bagan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really...
Oh, given away. Always goes on the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Real chance! And that was very necessary. Looking for the run.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Hazard. Totti. And he has been fouled there. He slings it in. Threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Totti. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Serginho. Oh, good climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mohun Bagan yet to have an attempt on goal. Totti. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Not the most convincing of passes. Tacho gets over and intercepts. Totti. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rooney. Nuno Mendes. He's found space here. And that has been knocked clear. Mohun Bagan with the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McAllister. McAllister! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. Great chance! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Mohun Bagan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? To quick ball upfield.
That's going in strongly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in.
Bagan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Over to the other side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Rooney in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Azar. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Mohun Bagan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Mohun Bagan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, he's been caught napping. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Agbadou. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Argentina have a free kick. Messi ready to try one.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned.
Messi! He went for the corner. And Messi! And it's in! Argentina are level. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Marquinhos wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Azar. That's a decent clearance. Just about up to the hour now. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Searching pass he's played there. And that pass just didn't quite work. Marquinhos. Here's Vitinha. João Cancelo. This is a promising build-up. Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tacho with the clearance. Vitinha. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Mohun Bagan have themselves a chance from the spot. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Oh, he's missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And he's intervened well there. Marquinhos, and that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Vitinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Just about up to 75 minutes. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. That is good alertness. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hazard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's an Argentina free kick.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Messi! No, he's missed it. And here's Hazard. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Pinches it off him. Goes down, but nothing given. João Cancelo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Ronaldo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Serginho. And this is Hazard.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Quality ball. That has been cut short. Hazard. Serginho.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes long and straight.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now he's got space here. Well read. Nice interception. The pressing. And that signals the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Off the ball! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's Rooney. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Back to the keeper it goes. It's a searching pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's been played through. And that is masterful defending. And he's quick to get rid. Rooney. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he has...
There's the shot! Brilliant from Dani Olmo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mohun Bagan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, Red, nice intercept. Ah, he's given it away. Caicedo can clear it away. He has found the way through. Dani Olmo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. And this is Batistuta. And this is what chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Robertson. And they've got rid. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And now they can clear their lines. Mohun Bagan currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Oh, he's burst through! And it's been hooked away. And that's been won straight back. Quality ball. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Dani Olmo. Picked out brilliantly.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And no mistake. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Looking for a runner. Jimenez. Mohun Bagan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson gets it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Rooney. Dembele. Mikel Oyarzabal. Valverde. Silvestre cuts out the pass. Takes a shot. That was mighty close. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be one
Now
minute
it's Danny
added
Olmo.
time.
That's a shade optimistic. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Oyarzabal. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it
And we
ain't
come
broke,
to you
don't
now
fix
with a
it. So I
quick
think the
request
manager
for
has to
support
resist
for our
change
World
at this
Charity
stage.
Fund.
Mohun Bagan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're underway for the second half. Udinese couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Olmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get onto this? And this is Batistuta. That's put paid to the danger. Son Heung-min. McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Oh, this is a great position. Shot, surely! Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Mohun Bagan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Defending was strong and firm. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Over to the right flank. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
A case now of complete control. Batistuta, and this is Ronaldo, and he's got away from it. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ball is over the line. What a throw in. And it's Vitinha. Ball swung in. Jimenez with the clearance. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pinches it off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Mohun Bagan presented with a golden opportunity here. Look at bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, in truth there, it was carelessness and I think a little touch of panic, Peter, in that challenge. That usually leads to something unwanted.
Donnarumma must save this. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Mohun Bagan are having a ball here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Jimenez and Caicedo. Now it's Fagioli. The final 5 minutes. Could be danger here. Now there's a and the shot. It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to get it away. And that's a throw-in. No, that's just wide.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Clearly now in lead preservation mode. And no, that was never going to make it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a risky ball. Oh, terrible pass. Spread to the right. Caicedo. Here's a chance! And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Big chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rui Costa. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space. Cross to the back post. He leaps for it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, this looks sharp. And now they can spring out of defence. He might be in here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here. Applies the finish. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It's Rui Costa. Spread out to the left. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vitinha. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Marquinhos. Foden wins the duel this time. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Foden. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And they've got rid. That has been cut short. It's Rui Costa. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. 15 minutes till half-time. Look at the space here! And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's managed to get free. And that is well cleared. And now the breakaway. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk. Serginho. Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone route one. Nice physical challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. They want to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gets a good foot in there. Foden has been caught there, it's a foul. He's looking wide. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe is flagged offside. Ronaldo is onto this. Vitinha. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Batistuta has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And they've got a throw. Rui Costa. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Mohun Bagan leading by one at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Mohun Bagan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 11, viene sostituito con il numero 10.
So we're off again.
Mohun Bagan can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Kimmich is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Played back into the centre. This is a promising build-up. Shot could be shot, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's having a pop! It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And smartly reclaimed. Aims beyond the defence. Ødegaard. No, again there's no way through. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's heaved it away.
Mohun Bagan are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
He's picked his way through. Milan can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dani Olmo. Azar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Mohun Bagan have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Mohun
è di
Bagan are
81.007
doing
spettatori.
very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Serginho. Now it's Azar. João Cancelo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Knocks it into space. And he's there to get it away. And it's Mendes. And here's Rooney. Keeper has taken decisive action. Azar. And it's Serginho. Vitinha does well not to be outdone there. And this is Ronaldo. And this is... And a chance! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mohun Bagan have scored 2 quick goals here. And this is Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Cristiano Ronaldo most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
Sostituzione per
Milan
il
are
Milan.
making a change now.
Numero 19.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
McAllister, and it's Rooney. Oh, good take in a good area. No foul, says the referee. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to...
And the shots! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Ah, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Couldn't squeeze it through. Azar. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. Kimmich.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Challenge
recupero.
just a bit on the firm side. Marquinhos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, that was vital. Chance for a shot! Mbappe is magnificent! A finish of true class! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. And that will be the final act. Mohun Bagan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Mohun Bagan definitely impressing me here, especially...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. He's having a shot! Goal!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. Batistuta. And it's been hooked away. And that's a throw-in. João Cancelo knocks it into space, delivers the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's Zielinski. Well, it's Batistuta. Oh, now he can run away with it. Now he's running away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Hurbagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Zielinski. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zielinski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Guardiol. Steaming on goalwards. And he shoots! And it's in! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Driving forward, driving through the middle. Silvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. Knocks it out wide. Dani Olmo. Caicedo. Caicedo makes a dash for it. Oh, easy pickings there. Nuno Mendes. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. And he's straight offside. McAllister. That has been slung wide. Quality ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kamavinga. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alexander-Arnold is behind this one. He's had a crack. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. Caicedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just can't... And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Mohun Bagan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A big, deep breath. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Mohun Bagan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Trossard. Vardiol. Looking to play him in. And he's there to belt it away. And that is out of play. And it's Caicedo. Just eases him off the ball. Rooney looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. The final seconds now. And that has left him in a heap. João Cancelo is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pacho. And we've reached half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. The second half is up and running. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries a shot! And that's a tidy finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Batistuta. Kamavinga. And it's Caicedo. It's Zielinski. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Mohun Bagan leading now. Now it's Batistuta. It's a searching pass. And smartly reclaimed.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Spread to the right, not where it came from. McAllister, spread out to the left. And here's Batistuta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Sabani. Messi. Zielinski.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister. Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's lost his man here. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Oh, good finish.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Deftly away. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold. And he is dashing away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Closing in on goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! That was travelling. Camavinga. No way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that really should have been that.
Cristiano Ronaldo, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Shot a goal! Same again, same outcome.
Gundogan really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. And it's Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. João Cancelo. Odegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Rooney. There's the header! Harmlessly behind. Tries to play it through. McAllister kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match. And please welcome our lads to the field.
Vitinha is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement. But he's just not out there to win the ball. He can also make a habit of moving it forward very quickly, and he actually has a creative side to his game that I think is underestimated.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So things are underway. Now it's Dani Olmo. Modric. Here's Oyarzabal. Van Dijk. Valverde. Oh, good-looking ball. Spread out to the left. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Probing pass. Towering header! That's going to go a long way. Akanji. And it's Valverde. Batistuta. Nicely worked. Oh, shooting chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Modric. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. Isak! He's scored! And we have liftoff! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 13 minutes is number 20.
Mohan Bagan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Modric. Gyökeres. And he is dashing away.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Isak. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good taken. Tries a shot! And that's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 18 minutes is
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Dani Olmo.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded.
Well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Mohan Bagan leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well measured. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 22
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Quite a game this, all square again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Kamavinga. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that should get the job done. Rooney. And this... Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mohun Bagan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Terrific effort! Harmlessly behind.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's well positioned here. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's a chance! This time surely! And it's in! And they're back in front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
After 34 minutes is number 13.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wiggles his way through. Foot in. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzabal. And here's Isak. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
This is the time you need that pace.
Right. And Batistuta! Oh, it's come off the upright. João Cancelo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Dani Olmo. And the finish! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Mohun Bagan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Gyökeres.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Rooney. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bensebaini is there to clear. Nicely spread. Shapes to shoot! And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Mohun Bagan are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us? So we're underway for the second half. Now it's Batistuta. Neatly clipped into space. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, super, great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Kamavinga. Oyarthabal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Jimenez. Oyarthabal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk makes the interception. Mikel Oyarthabal. Tries to pass it through. Looks a good ball through. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Marquinhos cuts it out. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Isak. And he's being shifted off it. Batistuta. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Olmo. Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. Mikel Oyarthabal. Now it's Modric. João Cancelo with the foul. Dani Olmo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Olmo. Akanji cuts out the pass. Nuno Mendes. Can he get away here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Akanji. For Valverde. Mikel Oyarthabal. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Mohun Bagan have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out a defense. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Valverde. Into the last quarter of an hour. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Batistuta. And here's Dani Olmo. Ronaldo goes for a shot! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So now the difference is 3. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And Sabaini tries to clear. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Valverde. Looking for the run. Isak. And he's there to belt it away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Messi running with the ball. Shot a goal! And a neat finish. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that...
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the full...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He might be in here! Oh, just to keep... And the finish! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. .3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
This looks promising. Now he's running away. Now can he... Real chance! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's on his own. And he shoots. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in. And he's gone looking for safety. Back in once. Impressive jump. And that's wide. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He is through here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko finding himself in space. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he finish? And And he's there to get it away. And it's Kamavinga. Oh, no joy this time. Right, Shevchenko. Decent chance! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. Oh, that is... He's having a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's been slipped through. Chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Marcó en el minuto 31 el dorsal 21.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal produces a cross. And here comes the corner. Mbappe! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's picked his way through. Big chance! And another try! It's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Always goal side. Shevchenko. They're urging him. Shoots! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Batistuta. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. McAllister, Vitinha, now looking to orchestrate a counter, knocks it into space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was very necessary. Bellingham. Camavinga. Now it's Dani Olmo. McAllister. Rooney! And yes, it's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Mohud, and that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
Bagan really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he couldn't keep it down. Alexander-Arnold. And Jamal. And back to the keeper they go. Van Dijk. Jamal. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Batistuta, surely! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Van Dijk.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold, foot in. Marquinhos. João Cancelo. Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they'll have to get the numbers right in hoping to keep him quiet because he's a really big threat.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's...
Rooney! Yamal. Mendes gets a foot in here. Dani Olmo. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dani Olmo has the space to scheme. Van Bommel. And Guardiol. Van Bommel. That is good strength. Bellingham has been caught there, it's a foul. Rooney. And he's intervened well there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Bellingham. crunching tackle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. João Cancelo. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're up.
It's Rooney! Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Mohun Bagan still making a fight of this. Good ball over the top. Marquinhos. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Dani Olmo! Not out the best in the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Mohun Bagan have their third
será
corner.
reemplazado por el dorsal 8, Messi.
They've played it short. And a chance! He's put it wide. No unnecessary risks. So that's it. It is all over. Mohun Bagan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. This time, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's been taken short. Vitinha. Chance, surely! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rooney, Mohun Bagan are looking to break at pace. Lovely pass, but... And the finish! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Mohun Bagan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta, looking for options for movement. He's shifting through Rooney! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Rodri. Rooney. And that has been cleared.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Batistuta, and he shoots! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that goes to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vitinha, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Mendes. Oh, no joy this time. Dani Olmo pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
This is Batistuta. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And here's Rooney. Picked out and Batistuta! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Spread it left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get rid. Fernandes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Mohun Bagan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Rooney. Succumbs to the pressure. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Yamal, played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And there they are. Please
Well, for
welcome
me,
our
it's a league
players,
that's
everyone.
thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Mohun Bagan look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Vitinha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Camavinga. Xiao. Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now he's running away. Vitinha. Batistuta being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Steaming on, shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Corner number 2 then. It's anyone's ball now. Back they go. It's a threat chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Messi. And it's Rodri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Dijk cuts it out. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box. Oh, good finish.
The goal scorer for Haiti after 69 minutes is number 16.
Well, they may be down,
Rodri.
but they're in no mood to go quietly. Chow makes the interception. Now he's off and running. Now it's Dani Olmo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fernandez. Here's Rodri. Vardiol. He's found a way through. Now it's Yamal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And a chance! And there's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Haiti after 76 minutes is
Haiti
number
may be
9,
down, but not out just yet.
Mbappe.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal. Oh, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a pop! And how did he not put that away?
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Vitinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Van Dijk. And Caicedo. Chow. That'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Rodri. 4 extra minutes added on. Vardiol gets into a good position. Long ball looking to counter. Great vision. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. And here's Yamal, the pressing. And that will be it. Mohun Bagan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved.